Hi, it's Coach Joe from StayFitAnywhere, and today it's all about your beginner lunge circuit. I usually call it a lunge matrix too, but whatever you like to call it. Basically, it's going to be 4 exercises I'm going to put together for you guys, and they're all body weight, so it should be pretty easy to do. You can do anywhere in your own home, at the gym, outdoors, wherever it's comfortable for you. And just a reminder, if you're enjoying my videos, please help me out. Click on that subscribe button. Push that little bell notification and you'll know when my next videos are coming up. I say they're beginner exercises, but realistically, anyone can be doing this, especially if you've been out of the game for a while. You know, maybe you've exercised before consistently, but in the last, 2-3 years, or even the last 5-6 months, you just haven't been exercising as regularly as you would like to. And if you're, like me, over 40, our bodies don't maintain the strength and the mobility as easily as we did maybe even 5-6 months ago. So even if you're not a beginner, it's always a smarter way to regress a bit, build that foundation back up, start off with basic movements, and you'll be able to get back quicker to where you once were. But if you're looking for more of a challenge, more intermediate exercises, you can always check out my playlist right up there. So we're going to get right into it. The 4 exercises: a basic stationary lunge, a backward lunge, a side lunge or a lateral lunge, and a multi-directional lunge, so a 45-degree angle lunge. So when you're putting this together in a circuit, you can do 12 to 15 repetitions of each. That's what I would recommend on each leg. But work up to it if it's a little bit more difficult for you. Start with 8 to 10 repetitions on each leg in 2 to 3 sets, whatever you have time for, and if your body is responding well. So, front stationary lunge. We're going to be doing 12 on the left and 12 on the right. Make sure you get your arm movements in. And as you're doing your lunges, tighten up your abdominals, get that chest relatively high. You don't want to be pushing your knee over the toes too much. So as you're stepping forward, you're taking a nice generous step and then coming down through heel to your toe. And as you get better at this lunge movement, you'll be basically going from a heel to toe even quicker, so you're not really slamming your heel down. Make sure you're continually exhaling all the way through, right? So what I like to do, exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. I lost track of what I was counting, but sure that's around 12 to 15. So that's the forward stationary lunge. We're going to do a backward lunge now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. What I'm not doing is putting my knee right down to the ground. And you'll see my angles of how my feet are and my upper body. So here we go. Still taking a nice generous step back. You don't want to be too tight in when you're doing these lunges. And switch that leg. We're going to do a lateral lunge. So step out to the side, make sure you're not pushing your knee too far beyond your foot. Load up the leg correctly onto your outside leg. And when you load up, push back off. So you come back to your starting position. You don't want to be leaning too much. So you don't want to be leaning forward or leaning back. There we go, and 12. Good. You can do them at your own pace. You don't have to do them as quick as I'm doing them. You can do a little bit slower. If you feel like picking up the pace, go right ahead, pick up the pace. Rest if you need to. So you can break all these exercises I'm doing up into its own individual exercises. Rest in between each set. You don't have to combine them into a circuit. I'm doing minimal rest while I'm talking right now, so I am kind of resting. Next one, 45-degree angle lunge. Make sure you pivot the back leg. You don't want to be twisting the knee. So up, turn. And the other side. So knee up and angle of 45 degrees. Good, and that's 12. That was a 4-exercise lunge circuit, lunge matrix, whatever you want to call it. It's a great lower body circuit if you're getting back into exercising or if you're new to workouts. It works on a lot of the lower body posterior chain of muscles, joint stability, and muscle strength. If you're unsure about the technique of performing a lunge, hit me up in the comments below or shoot me an email. If you're looking for more of a customized plan to get back into the routine or begin a proper fitness routine, I have a link down in the descriptions for an online consultation. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be sure to see you guys in my next video.